जय श्री कृष्णा चैप्टर 4 श्रीमद् भगवद गीता टेक्स्ट 16 किम कर्म इति कवये अपि अत्र मोहिता तत्ते कर्म प्रवक्ष्यामि यत् ज्ञात्वा मोक्ष्यसि अशुभा Translation. Even the intelligent are bewildered in determining what is action and what is inaction. Now, I shall explain to you what action is, knowing which you shall be liberated from all sins. Text 70. कर्मणो हि अपि बोद्धव्यम च विकर्मणः अकर्मणस्य बोद्धव्यम गहना कर्मणो गति. Translation. The intricacies of action are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is. Text 18. कर्मण्य कर्म यह पश्चित कर्मणि च कर्म यह से बुद्धिमान मनुष्येषु से युक्त कृतस्न कर्म कृत. Translation. One who sees in action and action in inaction is intelligent among men, and he is in the transcendental position, although engaged in all sorts of activities. Text 90. यस्य सर्वे समारंभा काम संकल्प वर्जिता ज्ञानाग्निदग्ध कर्माणम तम आहु पंडितम बुद्धा. Translation. One is understood to be in full knowledge, whose every act is devoid of desire for sense gratification. He said by cease to be a worker whose fruitive action is burned up by the fire of perfect knowledge. Text 20. त्यक्त्वा कर्मफलासंगम नित्य तृप्तो निराश्रय कर्मण्य भी प्रवर्तो अपि नैव किंचित करोति च. Translation. Abandoning all attachment to the results of his activities, ever satisfied and independent, he performs no fruitive action, although engaged in all kinds of undertakings. Text 21. निराशीर्ये यत् चितात्मा त्यक्त सर्व परिग्रह शारीरम केवलम कर्म कुर्वन् आपनोति किल विषय. Translation. Such a man of understanding acts with mind and intelligence perfectly controlled, gives up all sense of proprietorship over his possessions and acts only for the bare necessities of life. Thus, working is not affected by sinful reactions. Text 22. यदिच्छालाभ संतुष्टो द्वंद्व अतीतो विमत्सरः समय सिद्धौ असिद्धौ च कृत्वापि न निबध्यते. Translation. He who is satisfied with gain which comes of its own accord, who is free from duality and does not envy, who is steady both in success and failure, is never integral, although performing actions. Text 23. गत्संगस्य मुक्तस्य ज्ञानौ स्थित चित से है यज्ञायाचरते कर्म समग्रम प्रवीर्यते. Translation: the work of a man who is unattached to the modes of material nature and who is fully situated in transcendental knowledge merges entirely into transcendence. Text 24. ब्रह्मार्पणम ब्रह्म हवि ब्रह्माग्नौ ब्रह्मणाहुतं ब्रह्मैव तेन गंतव्यम ब्रह्म कर्म समाधिना. Translation: a person who is fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to spiritual activities in which the consummation is absolute and that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature. Text 25. देव इव अपरे यज्ञम योगिने पर्युपासते ब्रह्माग्नौ अपरे यज्ञम यज्ञेन एव उपजुहति. Translation: some yogis perfectly worship the demigods by offering different sacrifices to them, and some of them offer sacrifices in the fire of the Supreme Brahma. Jai Sri Krishna.